Captain Ibrahim Traore's ascent to power in Burkina Faso is emblematic of the nation's ongoing struggle with political instability, military coups, and the fight against jihadist insurgencies. His rise reflects the broader challenges faced by the Sahel region, where governance, security, and foreign influence intersect in complex ways. Early life and military career. Born on March 14, 1988, in Kara, Bondokai, Maohone Province, where he was recognized for his courage during major rebel attacks. Upon returning to Burkina Faso, he engaged in operations against the escalating jihadist insurgency, notably in the Otapuano Offensive of 2019. Promoted to captain in 2020, Traore became increasingly disillusioned with the country's leadership, citing widespread lack of equipment for soldiers and political corruption. January 2022, coup and growing discontent. In January, Traore was appointed head of an artillery regiment in Kaya in March 2022. However, dissatisfaction grew among junior officers and troops due to Damiba's inability to contain the jihadist insurgency and delays in pay for the Cobra Special Forces Unit. Traore and other officers attempted to persuade Damiba to refocus on the rebellion, but eventually opted to overthrow him, citing that his ambitions were diverting away from consolidation of power and governance. As president, Traore maintained a formal and enigmatic demeanor, focusing on presenting himself as a war leader. He declared a general mobilization in April 2023 to support the military against rebel forces and pledged to reconquer all rebel-held areas without negotiations until the insurgency was weakened. In May 2023, he questioned the planned restoration of democracy for 2024, a federation with Mali and Guinea, both under military leadership, to replace French military support. Traore forged closer ties with Turkey and Russia. He attended the Russia-Africa Summit in July 2023, meeting with President Vladimir Putin and announcing the reopening of the Russian embassy in Burkina Faso. Although Traore denied collaborating with the Russian mercenary organization Wagner Group, Russian troops, including Wagner operatives, were deployed in Burkina, using emergency laws to recruit judges and prosecutors who had initiated legal proceedings against junta members, effectively silencing the judiciary. There were also reports of forced disappearances and repression against journalists, human rights defenders, and political opponents. Captain Ibrahim Traore's rise to power reflects the complexities of Burkina Faso's political landscape, marked by military coups, security crises, and shifting international alliances.